Hello my lovely people, and welcome to your readings for 2019. So the way that I am doing the readings for the year, having had a chat with my angels about it, is that I have separated the Gilded Tarot into the major arcana and the minor. I've removed the minor arcana. I'm going to just use these 22 cards to give you an overall energy for each of the 12 months, one card for each of the 12 months. Then I'm going to clarify each month with the Lenormand deck to give more information about the energy. I hope this helps. Let's get into the readings. Hello Cancer, and welcome to your messages for 2019. So we've got the 12 cards here, one for each of the months. So we've got the Devil for January, the Lovers for February, the World for March, the Hanging Man for April, Justice for May, and the Hermit for June. In July we've got Temperance, and in August the Fool, September the Star, October the Chariot, and November the Moon, and we're ending the year in December on the Wheel of Fortune. Lovely. So let's look at these cards then. So we're starting in January here with the Devil card, and we know what he's about. And it's very good timing for January because this is a card of overindulgence, habits and patterns and addictions and attachments that do not serve us. So many of us over the holiday period have overindulged, too much drinking. Maybe many of you are, well, no, maybe many of you are setting yourself some goals for the year, saying that's got to go. I'm going to give up smoking. I'm going to stop drinking. I'm going to eat healthier. I'm going to focus on my well-being. I'm going to get rid of that toxic friendship or relationship. I'm going to change my job. Whatever it is that you're attached to, you are dealing with it in January, and you don't get a better time of year to be able to deal with it. Now, the card that's coming with it is the Rider. So the Rider is about news, information coming in, which is new. All right, it's the number one, which is new beginnings, new starts. So something new, some new information is coming in here. Now you can see her sitting on the horse. She's bringing a letter. She's bringing some information. She's riding in with it to help you with whatever that addiction, attachment pattern was, to help you. So what this is suggesting for you in January, I nearly said September then, so we want to look at that for September. But what this is about is whatever this is you're trying to break, whatever habit or attachment you're trying to break, there is some news information that you need that will help you. So if you're trying to give up a habit, then get a book on it or watch some YouTube videos on how to, stop smoking, stop drinking. There are some on my channel, there are some on other channels. There are books about it that will help you, that something will click into place and you'll go, oh yeah, it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I can do this. So have a look, do a bit of research, do a bit of soul searching as to what that news can be that is going to help you to get rid of this. Okay, and they're just saying to me, if this is a person, if this is a relationship that is not serving you, is pulling you down, maybe, get some news about what this person was like with other people. Talk to their exes, find out what they're really like, and it'll open your eyes and you'll go, oh my God, I can so easily get rid of that person now. It's extra information coming in to help you. All right, so we're moving into February now. We've got the Lovers card, which is all about making a decision, making a choice. It also talks about love and relationships with others and yourself. So we are really focusing in February here on the loving relationship within myself, and I'm making decisions and choices. So what are these decisions and choices I want to make?
So the Stork wants to come in to help you with this. Now, this is a card of upgrades, improvements, promotions, something expanding and growing. It can talk about babies, getting pregnant. It can also talk about moving home, deciding I want a better home. This card really talks about more. I want more. I want more money. I want more happiness. I want more health. I want a better this, that, or the other. What is better? What is more for you? And you are bringing that love into wanting more, wanting better. Because it's going with the Lovers, for some of you, this can absolutely mean taking that relationship to the next stage. We're in February here. Maybe some of you are getting a proposal around Valentine's Day. Maybe you're moving in together. Maybe you're deciding that you are going to get pregnant. For others of you, you'll be saying it's time to sell this house and move on. It's time for a new beginning. It can also talk about promotions at work, getting a better job. So there is a lovely energy here of wanting to expand. Because you have freed and released this, you're now able to expand. And this is another card as we come into March of expansion. The World is a card all about opening up. My world is opening up. It's a card of completions, of cycles, of that cycle has finished. I'm ready for something bigger, better, brighter, more. And so you can see the way that these are all growing on the back of each other as the months are going on. So the card coming with the World, the Scythe, easy, cutting away that which doesn't serve you. Now the World is a card of coming to the end of a cycle, and as we've grown, we've changed, we've expanded, we look around us and we say, I don't want that or need that anymore, that can go. So we can be cutting people out of our life, we can be cutting habits out of our life, and those can include ways of thinking, ways of being, well-being, health, all sorts of different things that we're saying that can go. I'm cutting out sugar, that can go. I'm cutting out that person or that habit or that negativity. I'm cutting it out because I'm ready for more. We've got the World underneath wanting us to expand. So that is beautiful. Now we're coming into April and the Hanging Man. So on the back of this, what have you cut out? And that is going to make some changes, and changes don't necessarily hit within a few days or a few weeks. So you've decided on those changes that you want to make, but there's a little bit of a delay here because the Hanging Man is a card of patience, hanging around, being quite chilled out about it, not being bothered about, you know, I want it all now. It's a card really of saying it'll come when it's time to come. I'm good with that. I'm fine with that. And we're also looking at a different perspective, a different way of looking at things, because there he is hanging upside down. He's looking at the world in a different way. Because we've had the World here and we've cut away, we're now able to look at the world in a different way. And that's fantastic. This is all improvements, okay? And the card coming with it is the Anchor. I love this card. We all want this sense of being anchored, secure, stable, feeling grounded, feeling like I've put down roots. I really feel secure here. Now, this can be secure in a job, in a relationship, in a home, within yourself. You've just anchored yourself and you're feeling really solid. So April is a lovely month here of creating that stability within yourself, for yourself. Now we're moving into May and the Justice card. Justice is fairness. It's also karma. What goes round comes around. And life has its ups and downs, but it eventually balances out. So in May, you're moving into an energy of balance, coming into this beautiful energy of balancing out what is what's been unfair or unjust in the past is starting to come good. This is also a card of contracts, and so for some of you, you can be signing contracts on a new home where you've decided you want to move back here. You can be signing contracts for a new job. You can be looking at any area of your life that's to do with commitments as well. So this can often be marriage as well, because this is the card of contracts, okay? So we've got a shift here in May, where we are moving forward into a much more just and fair and stable way. And the card coming with it is this tree. This beautiful tree of health and harmony and being in balance with nature and with life. And that's where the justice wants to come in. The justice wants to bring you this balance, and it's going to be in those areas particularly about balancing your life up with yourself and nature, with your health, being in harmony within your own being. And this then enables you to move forward in a much stronger and healthier way. But as we come to June, and we're approaching your birthday now, Cancer, we're taking a little bit of time in June to spend a bit of time alone, to do a little bit of self-reflection, you know, another year older, coming towards my birthday here. What have I achieved? What do I want to achieve? Where am I going? What do I want for myself? You're taking a little bit of time to think about your own needs, and that needs to happen. And the card coming with it is the Star. Beautiful. So as you spend that time reflecting, a little bit of time for you to figure out what you want, that enables your wishes, your hopes, your aspirations to come up, to come to the surface, so that you can start to set your goals for the next 12 months for yourself. And this is about allowing those dreams to come forward, and it's beautiful. Okay, so we're coming into July now as we start the second half of the year, and the Temperance card. So as you're in your birthday month now, as we're coming into July, for those of you before we get to the Leo season, so early July here for you, Cancer, it's all about temperance and balance, bringing that balance in and looking at the areas of your life that you want that balance. This is also a card of patience and being patient with yourself. Sometimes we can be very impatient with ourselves, but very patient with others. And they're saying to me, be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself, my darlings. Okay, so the card coming with it is love. This is the card here of love and romance, but loving yourself. So we're wanting to bring that balance in, looking after yourself. Are you giving too much? There's no balance at work or in your relationships. Loving yourself, bringing the balance in. And for those of you who've been on your own a long time, balancing up with a partnership, having that yin and yang, the male and the female, the beautiful balance. So there is a lovely energy in July of bringing that balance and harmony in. Now, as we move into August, this is your, first month, 6 weeks after your birthday. This is all new beginnings now. You've heard me talk about this on the readings, that your New Year's Day is your birthday. And this is where we have a whole new year, a whole new cycle. And so seeing the Fool here for you in August is very apt, very lovely. A whole new beginning. What do you want to create? This is a leap of faith. This is taking trust in yourself and in life. Now the card coming with it, it's interesting, somebody else had this, is the magnifying glass. So it's saying that the magnifying glass is about looking at the detail, really homing in on what is the detail. So with it being with the Fool, what are you wanting to create here in August? Looking at the detail, making sure you haven't missed anything, bringing it all with you so that you can take it forward. And as we come into September, we've got the Star again. We had the Star over here. So this year really is about your dreams and wishes and aspirations coming on the back of the Fool and examining those desires that you have and allowing them to really come forward here now in September. What are my dreams? What are my goals? What are my aspirations? And with the Chariot coming after it, you're able to take those forward, really moving them forward. So let's have a look at the Star card then. These dreams and aspirations for you in September is all about digging deep
digging deep, because the moon card there is all about what is under the surface, what is hidden, what am I not looking at, what am I not aware of. So I want you to go back to when you were young and you had that incredible imagination and belief in yourself, when you dreamt of being an astronaut or a fireman or whatever it is you were dreaming of being. That it's saying, like, let's bring that back up from deep inside you. Bring up those hopes and dreams and aspirations. Let them come up, let them take root so that they can begin to bear fruit. And then as we come to October, we're beginning to take those forward. Because here's the Chariot, which is all about forward motion in a very balanced way. Very strong, very much momentum. The momentum coming in. Now, what's the card that wants to come with that? We have the Bridge. All right, so this is about our connections to people and places, bridging the gap of what feels too big a leap. When we look at the Fool there, which is all about, you know, jumping off the cliff, taking a leap of faith, there is a big gap here, and we're able to bridge it with our faith, with our belief in ourselves, with the forward momentum of the Chariot. We can bridge those gaps, connecting ourselves to people and places that we thought was unachievable or unattainable. Nothing is unattainable. Believe in yourself. And we're coming to November, and we've got more stuff coming up from under the surface here with this beautiful moon again. So we've got 2 moons and 2 stars. This is very beautifully balanced, you know. It's allowing you to bring up from deep inside you where you want to go and what you want to achieve. And the card coming with it is the Peace Lily. So what you're wanting deep down inside you is inner peace, to feel content and safe and secure, and then we feel at peace within ourselves. And we cannot get that safety and security from outside ourselves. It only comes from inside. And as we come to the end of the year, we found that sense of peace and purpose, which enables then the cycle to close. The Wheel of Fortune in December is about the end of an era, the end of a cycle, a whole new beginning, a whole fresh start coming on the back of this. So we're closing things off, we're finishing things up, and the card coming with it, the Wishing Well. We're back to our dreams and our hopes. This is the wishing well. What do I wish for? What do I desire? What's the next cycle for me? What's the next phase? What do I want in my life? You are manifesting in December the next 12 months for yourself. There you go, my darling Cancers. I hope that helps give you some direction for 2019, and I wish you a wonderful year, and I will see you soon for more messages from your angels and higher self. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.